Ever wondered what guitar riff was created in just one take, yet became the soundtrack for an entire generation?
Watching as the bandits run.
Or which haunting ballad was written as a joke, but turned into the artist's defining masterpiece? How about the song that was banned from radio stations worldwide but still sold millions of copies? What if I told you all of these stories happened in one single year? 1971, a year that gave us some of the greatest rock anthems of all time. Stick around because you won't believe the hidden tales behind these unforgettable classics. Number 1. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. It's the song that launched 1,000 guitar store bands. Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven wasn't even released as a single, yet it became one of the most played songs in radio history. What makes this 8-minute epic so special? Perhaps it's the journey it takes listeners on, from gentle acoustic beginnings to that explosive Jimmy Page guitar solo.
Dear people, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know?
Robert Plant reportedly wrote the lyrics in a single afternoon at Headley Grange, a remote cottage in Hampshire, England. The band didn't realize they were creating rock's ultimate anthem. They were simply experimenting with progressive song structures. Today, those opening notes remain instantly recognizable worldwide. Number 2, The Who, Bob O'Reilly. Speaking of iconic openings, few can match the electrifying synthesizer loop that kicks off Baba O'Reilly. That hypnotic pattern building up to Roger Daltrey's powerful vocals creates an unforgettable entrance. Many fans mistakenly call it Teenage Wasteland because of its chorus, but the title actually honors two of Pete Townshend's inspirations: Indian spiritual leader Meher Baba and composer Terry Riley. Originally meant for an unrealized rock opera called Lifehouse, it instead became an anthem for youthful rebellion that continues to resonate decades later. And that stunning violin finale, Keith Moon suggested adding classical elements to contrast with the electronic opening, creating one of rock's most distinctive conclusions. Number 3, David Bowie. Life on Mars? From rebellion to escapism, we shift to David Bowie's surreal masterpiece. Life on Mars tells the story of a girl finding refuge from reality in the fantastical world of cinema. By 1971, Bowie was still searching for his breakthrough. With Hunky Dory, he found it. The soaring orchestration and cryptic lyrics of Life on Mars showcased his theatrical genius. Originally conceived as a response to Frank Sinatra's My Way, it evolved into something far more profound, a dreamlike commentary on disillusionment. Pianist Rick Wakeman's elaborate arrangement and Mick Ronson's string section elevated the song to cinematic proportions, creating a template for the art rock that would define the decade to come. Number 4, Pink Floyd, Echoes. Taking the cinematic approach even further, Pink Floyd crafted Echoes, an atmospheric journey that occupies an entire album side. Opening with a single note resembling a sonar ping, this 23-minute epic takes listeners through ethereal soundscapes and philosophical lyrics. The track originated from a simple piano sound that Richard Wright discovered by accident, a ping created by plugging his piano into a Leslie speaker. This single note grew into Pink Floyd's first truly collaborative masterpiece, featuring David Gilmour's mesmerizing slide guitar and those eerie, whale-like calls in the middle section. Echoes foreshadowed the grand style that would make Dark Side of the Moon a phenomenon, proving that rock could be both experimental and accessible, a balance many bands would try to emulate in the years ahead. Number 5, The Rolling Stones. Brown Sugar. From Pink Floyd's progressive experimentation we pivot to the Rolling Stones' raw, bluesy power. Few riffs grabbed listeners as immediately as the opening of Brown Sugar. As the lead single from Sticky Fingers, it topped the Billboard Hot 100 with its irresistible groove. Recorded primarily at Muscle Shoals Sound Studio in Alabama, the track gained that distinctive Southern feel, enhanced by Bobby Keys' saxophone solo. Despite controversial lyrics that the band themselves have since acknowledged as problematic, the song's musical impact is undeniable. Unmatched ability to blend blues, rock, and R&B. Number 6, Black Sabbath, Children of the Grave. While the Stones were blending blues and rock, Black Sabbath was forging something entirely new. Children of the Grave marked a pivotal moment in metal history, cementing the heavy sound that would influence generations. Tony Iommi achieved the song's distinctive heaviness by tuning his guitar down 3/2 steps, a technique that would become standard in metal. Combined with Ozzy Osbourne's haunting vocals, it created an anthem of youthful defiance against societal problems. The track's relentless energy and powerful message established Black Sabbath not just as musicians, but as pioneers, creating the blueprint for an entire genre that would expand and evolve for decades to come. Number 7, The Doors, Riders on the Storm.
Let your children play.
From Sabbath's intensity, we drift into the atmospheric world of The Doors' swan song. Picture rain falling softly, headlights cutting through darkness, and Jim Morrison's voice whispering through the night that's Riders on the Storm.
If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die.
The haunting final track from LA Woman. This was the last song Morrison recorded before his death months later, adding poignancy to its already mysterious atmosphere. Ray Manzarek's electric piano mimics raindrops, while Morrison's vocals were recorded twice normally and whispered then layered to create that ghostly effect. Despite exceeding 7 minutes, it became a radio favorite, serving as the perfect finale to Morrison's career, poetic, mysterious, and hauntingly beautiful, just like the man himself. Number 8, John Lennon.
You may say I'm a dreamer.
Imagine after Morrison's atmospheric journey, John Lennon offers a different kind of transcendence with Imagine. Its gentle piano and profound vision of world peace created one of rock's most enduring anthems. Co-produced with Phil Spector at Lennon's home studio, the production was deliberately understated to emphasize the message. Lennon later admitted the song's philosophy was virtually the Communist Manifesto, though he was simply advocating for a world without artificial boundaries.
But I'm not the only one.
Imagine became Lennon's definitive solo statement, bridging the gap between pop accessibility and profound social commentary, in a balance few artists have achieved so effectively. Number 9, Rod Stewart, Maggie May. From Lennon's idealism, we turn to Rod Stewart's raw storytelling. Maggie May wasn't even meant to be a hit, it was originally just a B-side. But when DJs flipped the record, history was made. The track's distinctive mandolin introduction, performed by Ray Jackson, helped it stand out on increasingly homogeneous radio playlists. Based on Stewart's real-life experience with an older woman, the autobiographical elements gave the song an authenticity that resonated with listeners worldwide. Maggie May transformed Stewart from respected singer to global superstar, establishing his raspy vocal trademark and launching a multi-decade career that would continually reinvent itself while maintaining that unmistakable Rod Stewart character. Number 10, Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Closing our journey through 1971, Jethro Tull's Aqualung blurred boundaries between hard rock, progressive music, and social commentary. Led by the flute-wielding Ian Anderson, the band created a character study of a homeless man viewed with disgust by society. The song's dramatic shifts between gentle acoustic sections and thunderous electric passages reflected the complex perspective of the lyrics. Despite becoming a radio staple, critics struggled to categorize the band, with many mistakenly labeling Aqualung as a concept album about religion, something Anderson repeatedly denied. This willingness to tackle serious themes and experiment with structure expanded the boundaries of what rock music could address, challenging listeners while still delivering memorable hooks. 1971 was more than just a year. It was a turning point for rock music. These songs didn't just define an era, they shaped the future of rock as we know it. But now it's your turn. What's your favorite song from 1971? Did we miss a classic? Let us know in the comments. If you love rock history, don't forget to subscribe and check out our video on the most underrated